Hi everyone, this is Emma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do beach waves. I know it's the look everybody is going for. Probably not right now because of, quarantine. But I really love to do beach waves on my second day hair when I don't really want to do a lot to it. I just want it to look effortless and sexy and cool. So I'm going to show you how to do them. So the first thing I've done is I've gotten at some products that I love. So my first thing is my FHI brush. I literally use it all the time. It's so cute. It says you can do it thanks to coffee. And then I have some really good dry shampoo. Even though I am a hairstylist, and yes, there are lots of really good dry shampoos that are professional, I still go with Dove. I probably shouldn't, but it's so good, especially if you have a really dry scalp. I'm gonna take this out of my messy bun. So I'm just gonna brush this out first, and again, it's only second day hair, so I shouldn't need too much dry shampoo. I'm gonna make sure all those knots are out. So I brush over, top, and under. Also gives me a good idea of how oily or dry my scalp is, and you always want to do this not even just for the knots to come out, but then you can drag your natural oils down your hair. Makes it look way shinier, healthier, and it's actually very good for your hair to do that. I'm going to take my dry shampoo, as you can see I'm a little bit oily here, and I'm going to go about probably 6 inches from my head, and I'm just going to section and spritz. For second day hair, I would just put some in where you get the oiliest. For me, that's the top of my head. Dry shampoo is also really good for adding volume, so I like to do the section like this and just spray the back. This is the invisible dry shampoo from Dove, by the way. I also like to do it a little bit underneath my hair, at the back of my neck. Okay, so now that our dry shampoo is in, one more brush through to get those knots back out again. Looking so much better already. So I'm going to take a few hair clips. These are the type that I like. I think they're called crocodile clips. I'm going to section my hair like so, because I like a bit of a wide beach wave. I'm going to be using my FHI Heat flat iron. That's titanium. So this is it here. I like to use a thinner one as well to really get nice tight curls or waves if I can, and this is really good for flat ironing. So I'm going to go in, and instead of going underneath, I'm actually going to go over top. What that does is if I go over top, I'm going to get more volume at my root. So I'm going to go in sideways, do a half turn, pull out. It's okay if these pieces drop. You can grab them after. But look at that. So you can pick up those same pieces, do that half turn, and then quick at the ends. And that's just gonna help that drop. I'll do another one for you guys. So again, just a half turn. Nice and loose there. If you're wanting it more rock and roll kind of looking, I would take turns, so go away from your face then towards your face. But for me, I just like the look where you just go away from your face. You guys can see I kind of quicken up at the ends there, just to give it that nice curl. I'm gonna do one more back here. So for this one, I'm gonna do a full turn just because it's quite a thick piece of the back here. And if you're wanting a little more volume on top, take smaller sections, like I am right now. All right, I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna do most of it until I get to the top. So now that I'm at the top section, I'm going to take my mirror here, and I always turn it to the mirror so it kind of can reflect, and I can see if I'm missing any pieces, which it looks like just the one. So now that I'm at the top section, I want the most volume here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm sectioning based upon where I want this hair to sit. This hair is coming from here. I want it to kind of go this way, so I'm going to curl away from my face. So what I'm going to do is go right in at the base, do a full turn, and pull straight up, and then go quick at the ends. And you see it gives that nice little kink. I do another one here, and I do nice thin sections when I get to the top, because that's where I want the most definition. If it's too curly like this one here, just quickly go over it with the flat iron, and it'll nicely just make it where you want it to go. So this piece I want to go this way, so I'm going to curl away from my face. Same thing, full turn, straight up, quick at the ends. Also, like, how are you guys doing during all of this? I know some people can get really stressed out about it, but I found that doing some things that I really love to do on a regular basis has actually helped me out a lot, at least. Like, at first I was not doing my makeup, I was staying in PJs all day, which was nice for a little while, but sometimes you gotta spruce it up a bit, you know? Drop a comment down below. Tell me what kind of content you guys are looking for. This is gonna be a beauty channel, which I'm very excited about. But I do want to see what kinds of videos you guys are looking for. So again, I like to go really close to the root at the top so I can get a little bit more volume. So this will be my last piece. That's just for the top half here. And then we get to the bangs section. Okay, so with my bangs here, and yes, these are my quarantine bags, bangs, don't judge me. But I want them to kind of sit apart a little bit, just kind of like so. So I'm gonna take my front pieces, and you don't want too much volume here or else it kind of looks funny, like very Shirley Temple. So I'm gonna take it like this, and I'm gonna pull away and down, okay, and I'll show you what I mean. So away and down, and it gives just the nicest little curl. Then you can kind of tighten up things as you see fit. Also notice that I never broke apart any of the curls in here. They're all pretty solid still. So now is gonna be the time where I'm gonna break apart the curls because they've cooled down a bit. That's the biggest thing with curling your hair. If you don't wait long enough before taking apart the curl, it's not going to last. So I'm gonna just take my fingers and just shake it and pull my fingers through like so. And you see, you just get the prettiest little beach waves. And then if you want to, you can go back in with your flat iron again and just kink away some pieces if you see that some of them are too flat, if they're not sitting where you want them. For me, I like to make sure that they're even. And what I mean by that is when I'm looking straight on, do these kind of match up, which they pretty much do, but I feel like this could be a little bit curlier. So I'm just gonna do a half turn. Leave it for a couple seconds to cool. And then break it apart. Ooh, it looks so good. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do is use a more bendable hairspray. I don't like to use a really crunchy hairspray unless this is gonna be an all day kind of look. So, if there's anything left of this guy, which there is not. Love that. But typically my favorite, as you can tell because it's empty, is the Osis Plus Freeze number 2 from Schwarzkopf. So instead I'm going to use the KMS Hair Stay. This one's a really nice one. The firm finishing hairspray. It's with the blue lighting. And this is kind of like weatherproof, which I like. So I'm gonna stand, I'm not 6 feet. I've been hearing that a lot recently. I think that's why it's stuck in my head. I'm gonna stand about 6 inches away from the hairspray, and I'm gonna move my hair as I spray. And that's gonna give me way better curls. So if you look at the difference, holy, nice volume, little bit of beach wave. This one's kind of flat, so we're gonna make it match. So again, just kind of, sometimes I take my hand and go up and underneath and shake. Other times I just scrunch up like they're natural curls. But either way, it does the same thing. I just kind of do it in spurts. I don't do one big wave. Once you do it in spurts, the hairspray actually sticks to where you want it. If you go in big waves, you might be getting it on your mirror, on your phone, in your eye. Trust me, it's happened. Don't judge it. Then you can kind of just take some pieces and move them where you want to or where you see fit. Alright guys, I hope you liked my beachy tutorial. Give this video a like if you're a fan, and if you want to see this makeup look, I'm going to be doing it in the next one. Stay gorgeous.